Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to talk about how you can leverage your breath work for enhanced cognitive function. So if you're interested in that, definitely stick around. Welcome back, right? So we always want to start off with how we can apply whatever the topic is, but in the context of alpha. What is your movement? What is your metabolism? What is your mindset? How do we incorporate all of that? How do we entangle it so we actually leverage ourselves and put ourselves into our genetic potential? How do we get to our genetic potential? How do we optimize ourselves? And that's through your movement, your metabolism, and your mindset. So it's clear and concise in how we should think about it. I've already recorded a few videos on metabolism. Go ahead and take a look at my prior videos. I've also recorded videos on mindset, so you can go ahead and understand the cognition aspect of it. We're going to sort of tie in mindset and movement here. And in these series of videos, we talk about movement, we talk about breath work, we talk about blood flow, how they all intertwine with each other. We're going to double click because it makes sense for us to really get granular. All these series, right? What's the intent of all of this? Is to make sure that every single thing that we talk about makes sense to you, so when you apply it to yourself, there's no confusion. Confusion arises, right? The last video that I recorded, maybe you can look it up, it's about mental focus and clarity. You know, what's the opposite of confusion? Clear, right? Clarity. Clarity is opposite of confusion. And to not have confusion, when you hear the same information over and over and over again, the repetition allows you to have that clarity. But that's not the point of this video. We want to talk about breath work and then how we can leverage it for enhanced cognitive function in the gym. Meaning, when you're in the gym, even though most people will think it's just about your body, it's all that. It's all the mind. Every single thing ties into mindset. Every single thing. But we have to talk about the other components, or else it doesn't make sense. So movement breaks down into breath work and blood flow. In this series, we're going to talk about breath work. Check out my other videos. You'll find about blood flow. But the way we want to get started, set the baseline for what breath work means to me, what breath work means to Alpha, what breath work means to a lot of people, is how do we fundamentally breathe and what type of mechanical motion do we do to allow oxygen from the environment come into our lungs, and et cetera, right? So the way I like to start this off is just what is the baseline, right? So what does that mean? That means let's go ahead and take a deep breath in, right? Whatever that means to you. So I'm going to show you, because I'm going to exaggerate it. Right? We take it in, we let it go. And you'll notice that if you were to sense where you are breathing from, you'll see it's mostly from the top of your chest, top of your lungs. You're just breathing from the top of your lungs, and so what is considered a shallow breath. You're not fully taking in a breath, because if you were, your full lungs would expand and you should be close to 80, 90 to 100% taking in oxygen, but we're not, because we're again breathing shallow. We're not actually breathing from our belly as we do when we're a child. Pay attention to a child, right? See how they breathe. They're breathing from their belly. They're expanding their belly left and right, because they need that energy to grow. And so as we get older, we hunker down, we go into stationary positions, we sit in a cubicle or a desk for long periods of time, and what happens? Our form changes, right? We hunch over. I've hunched over for many years. I'm still working on it, but it's going to take me maybe in the next 5 years possibly, but all good, because I know that is a lot more beneficial than me not doing it. The alternative is worse than me doing this. The pain and the suck that I'll experience doing the right thing is worth the pain and suffering I'll experience doing the wrong thing. Does that make sense, right? You choose your pain. There's no way around the pain. So that's a powerful statement. Hopefully that got across to you. And so when we did that breath, we're not getting in that oxygen. So what I want to do with you is actually take in 5 deep belly breaths. And then after that, we'll come back, we'll talk more about it, and then we'll touch it and tie it in with how you can leverage that enhanced cognitive ability in the gym. So right hand on the heart. Let's put our right hand on the heart, left hand on the belly. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to go ahead and expand the belly and rise the chest to show you. I'm gonna exaggerate it so you can follow along with me. We'll do 2 just for demonstration. I'll come back and then we'll do 5 together. So, expand the belly, rise the chest, and then let it go. That right there is like 80 to 90% activation. Expand the belly, rise the chest, let it go. Automatically I feel calm and more peaceful. So we'll do 5, right? So let's go ahead, put our right hand on our heart, left hand on our belly, expand the belly, rise the chest. 1. 2. 3. 4. Last one. 5. How do you feel? Hopefully you feel good. I know I feel good. I feel relaxed. I feel calm. I probably sound a little different, right? Because I'm in the present moment. And this is really the gift I'm giving you. I'm going to allow you to come into the present moment and just understand where you are, right? Take a look. Imagine you just woke up from 50 years of sleeping. What would the world look like? What does the world look like to you right now? Fast forward 50 years. What do you see? I see trees. I see beautiful trees. I see a well-maintained park. I see people and their families and children enjoying themselves. That's where the beauty is, in the present moment. We're so trapped in our brains and our minds for the future, which makes us anxious. And then also sometimes we dwell on the past, which make us depressed. I've exhibited both. I'm still exhibiting both. But I have tools and modalities and practices that help me process that and be in the moment, in the now. And so I hope you got that. If you didn't feel it, a few things. You might have felt a little tired. You might have yawned. You might feel a little sleepy. You might, perhaps teared a little bit, perhaps cried or laughed. And that's completely normal. What happens is 2 things. One, if you yawned or feel sleepy, you just hyper-oxygenated your body with excess oxygen. And so basically think of it like you just got shocked, you got electrocuted, you don't know how to really move, how to react. Completely normal. As you do this more and more, your tolerance level will increase and you'll have no problem. But those of you that experience other things like crying or laughter or other emotions, joy, perhaps it's due because you have some trapped emotion in certain parts of your body. And when you took that deep breath, you opened some area, which is great, right? This is your time. Go ahead and explore and find out what would make the most sense for you, of course. Coming back now, let's tie this bad boy to enhance cognitive function in the gym. When you're in the gym, what is your goal? I don't like wasting my time. I don't like wasting your time. And so when I'm in the gym, I'm thinking deeply about, okay, what is my goal? And my goal always is progressive overload. How can I push my body beyond its limit? Incrementally, of course, right? Not just in one shot, but incrementally. How do you do that? And so that's where your mindset's going to come in, right? And this is where I want to leverage the RAS and the DMN. The RAS is your reticular activating system. This is a ganglion of nerves like near the center of your brain. Essentially, it dictates where do you focus, where do you selectively focus. Right now I'm focused on the camera. Right now I'm focused on the tree. Right now I'm focused on the grass. Wherever that selective focus is, that's where your awareness goes. A beautiful saying I've heard in the past is wherever your awareness goes, energy flows, right? In this case, wherever your RAS is focused on, that's where your energy is going to go. And so when you're in the gym and you're thinking about pushing the limits of your body with your mind, think about how you're activating your RAS. Where are you activating to? Are you saying, hey, I want to focus on making sure my form is good, so so I can lift this weight, so I can come back tomorrow, play another day? Or do I just be reckless, throw the weight up, get hurt, get kicked out of the game, and the rest becomes history? So your RAS is super important in enhancing your cognitive function. Your cognition, the ability for you to be aware, right? Cognition is how are you thinking about stuff. For you to be here, your focus needs to be present, which is why leveraging breath work truly brings you in the present moment. When we took those 5 breaths, what did you experience, right? You experienced yourself, how you did it, how you experienced it, what was around you, what you saw, and that's the key. When you're in the present moment, you're able to have more clarity, you're able to think more clearly, and when you think more clearly, you're able to make the decisions that you need to make, right? So when you go to the gym and you're pushing that weight, in my case, I just pushed 90 pounds today to do a bench press. And when you push that heavy, all that goes through my head is not really pushing the weight, is the safety concerns, because 90 pounds on each hand is a lot of weight, my friend. It's 180 pounds. And when you think that, it can definitely impact how you go about lifting for the future. Because if you're not lifting right, what ends up happening is you get injured and you get kicked out of the game, and we don't want to get kicked out of the game. No one wants to be kicked out of the game. We all want to enjoy our game. The present moment is where you need to be. Nowhere else. Your phone can wait. Your people can wait. You want to be in the present moment so you can go ahead, have more of a supercharged ability to think, right? We want to use the breath. We want to give ourselves more energy. We want to know where our energy will be directed to. Remember, wherever our awareness goes, our energy will flow. So when we get more energy from breath, we're able to take our awareness to exactly what we need to do. If that is for you to do a squat, a deadlift, a bench press, any activity that really takes you to the next level, you can definitely go ahead and do that. So pay mind to how you breathe, right? How do you incorporate your movement? How do you incorporate your breath work? How do you bring it together? And then of course, at the same time, leverage that in the gym so you can benefit, make sense of it, and go from there. With that being said, guys, if you found any value in this video, definitely give me a like, letting me know you liked the video. If you disliked the video, no worries, give me a dislike, let me know why in the comments below. But what I truly cherish and value are the subscriptions. So if you subscribe to the channel, that's a clear signal to me that what I'm saying resonates with you. You can embody it, you can execute on it, and you get value. Maybe you share it with someone else. Pardon the airplane. So let's go ahead and subscribe, hit that smash button, I love it. Other than that, my name is Shaquille, I'm with Alpha, and we're here to optimize yourself to your genetic potential. I'll see you in the next one, take care, bye.